Good day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this video. Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Lou. Today I'm going to be doing something different. Today I'm going to be planting. Today I'm going to be planting a seed. It's going to be my first time doing it. So before I get into this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and if you can, also share the link to other people to watch the video in order for me to gain more subscribers. Thank you very much. Okay, let me start with the fact that I'm very finicky, if that's even the right word to use. I'm very finicky. I'm one of those people that can't really eat with my hands because of the texture of food in my hands. It doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me at all. I've always been like, I don't know, I just never wanted to try anything related to touching the sand and all of those things. I'm not sure if I liked playing around in the mud as a kid. Maybe I should ask my mom. Yeah, let me go ask her now. Ngesikhathi ngiyingane, did I play with mud?
You didn't. You didn't play with mud. You just sit and watch others playing. You always wanted to be clean, so you didn't play with mud.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. So I just wanted to explain to you guys now, Uti, what happened that caused me to have this urge of planting a seed. So I had an epiphany the other day, and it had a lot to do with understanding creation naturally, right? So because we think, or it seems as if us as human beings, because we're able to express and we're able to have choices, we think that we are the only ones that are conscious and thinking and knowing and understanding and feeling and all of these things. But we're not. Everything that lives and breathes has a consciousness of its own. And so I'm just thinking of an example to give you guys, so that it doesn't just sound like vague, like how I just put it now. So a seed, right? When a seed goes into the ground and then it starts to grow, it's first of all aware that it's a seed, and it's aware that it wants to grow, and then it grows. And as it grows, it's also aware of its fullest potential, which is either becoming a rose or becoming a mango tree, a mango fruit. So the plant will just grow and grow and grow and grow until it reaches its ultimate fulfillment. And the reason why I say plants and everything have a consciousness of their own, and the reason why I understand it as such, is because when you see that a plant is falling, maybe you have a rose tree or whatever tree, and it's falling and it's slanting over like this, you are compelled to go to the tree and support it and create a supportive structure in order for it to stand upright. And you may think that you're the one who created, or you're the one who came up with the idea of helping that tree, but actually it is that tree that called your attention to it in order for you to fix it. It's the same thing that happens with animals and even people, you know. That's why it's always important to listen to your instincts, because most of the time that's how you're gonna hear and see and know and understand where you're supposed to go and how you're supposed to help. Because I believe now, us as humans, being the beings that we are and are able to move around and be able to control the situations that we're in, we are actually here to assist everything else that doesn't have that much choice, you know. Like for example, if you see a stray dog with its leg wounded or something, and it calls your attention to it, you do get a feeling that you should be helping that dog. But maybe you think you don't have the skills or the tools or just the knowledge of how to help, so you let it be. But the point is, that urge that you got, that attention that dog received from you, even for one moment, is a sign and is confirmation that that dog has called itself, or has called you to itself for assistance. And because we have choice, we do get these instincts and these unctions, but based on the choices that we have, we choose otherwise, right? But that doesn't mean that the creation process stops right there. You might not be the one that was going to be able to help the dog, maybe, but once that moves, the desire that the dog gets help doesn't leave the dog, so the creation process continues. I really hope that makes sense, because sometimes I do know that when I speak, some things, they do not make sense, but I hope that makes sense. So, back to planting. You know those sachets that you see in the shops that have different seeds to plant? Yeah, those seeds, the tomato seeds. So the tomato seed itself is almost like, I'm gonna make a literal tangible example. Is like a sperm and then ovary, a sperm and an egg, that once together, the creation process of a baby starts to form, and then that baby becomes itself, and then that baby becomes me and becomes an adult. So that's exactly what the seed is, right? So the seed just needs me as a human being to take it and free it from that packet and put it into the soil in order for it to grow and prosper and be the givingness that it is. And another thing that I just want to make everyone aware of is the fact that nature naturally is a giver. We are givers. So like for example, when a tree was created, it was just created to give. When plants are created, they're just created to give anything and everything. You want paper, there you go. You want fruit, there you go. You want oxygen, there you go. You want shade, there you go. You want shelter, there you go. Giving, and it does not stop. And we're also the same. If a tree looks as if it's losing color, or it looks as if it's lacking water and maybe it hasn't rained in a while, we're gonna water it. We're gonna give it water if it hasn't come to it naturally through rain. We also see this when we see someone in need and then we give. You always feel good, and if you can notice properly, when you're breathing in, it's less. It's less than when you're breathing out. Like, let's try it. Breathe in, breathe out. Right? You know what that means? That means you're giving out more carbon dioxide than the oxygen that you're taking in. Naturally, we are givers. And it's very important right now during this quarantine period that just be mindful, just be aware of the things that need, and the people that need, and the nature that needs. Just be mindful of that and give. Just give. Just give. You know, if you have extra booze, you know, just give. Just give to me. Anyways, guys, so I'm gonna get into this, and yeah, two seed sachets got my attention yesterday, and they were like, we're ready to be planted, and so I'm gonna plant today. And I do not know what I'm doing, but I trust that nature knows what it's doing, and all is good. So I'm going to be taking out this plant that is here, and then I'm going to plant either beetroot or tomato in here, because it's a controlled kind of thing. And the boys are setting up for lunch. Good boys. So am I supposed to just pull it out? Like, pull them out? Seems kind of violent. I ended up just taking some of the little clover stems out, and now I think I'm trying to feel out for existing roots. That's what I feel like I should be doing, so that's what I'm doing. There's a lot of roots out here which are probably gonna cause problems for whatever that I'm trying to plant. So look what I found. I found a worm. He's moving. I was dreading finding a worm because okay, I found a worm. He's moving. Okay, I need to put so it turns out I was doing it all wrong. I needed a smaller container to plant the seeds in, and then once they have roots, I can transfer them into the bigger pot. So this is the pack that caught my attention. Call this intercourse. Huh? The seeds are so small. Duh. Well, damn. Okay. Please grow. Okay. Please grow. Please. Okay, there's two in there now. Please grow. Please So there was that. So that was it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching it up until the end. I hope you did learn something, because I sure did learn a lot from this. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do put on your notification bell so that you know when I'm uploading another video. And apart from that, thank you very much. Enjoy your lockdown. Enjoy your lockdown. Bye.